Is this still
This improv story is based on the idea of a man inherits family at the story commence. Craig got a chap in the door. It was a guy in a suit, a moustache and a bowler hat. Said, "This Craig, I assume?" "Yes. Your great uncle Bartholomew died, and you have inherited a farm. Good day." And went away in a Bentley. Craig went like, "Is this some sort of joke?" You had to go to a lawyer to find out. You know, you got past an envelope. Had to go to a lawyer. Go, what is this? What is this? Is this for real? You've inherited a farm. A farm? My great uncle Bartholomew. I don't. What is a great uncle anyway? He looked up, looked at the family tree. There he was, Bartholomew. I don't remember. Don't remember. I mean, I've been in all, mind you. Don't know. And the lawyer said, there may be a reason why you were never told about your great uncle Bartholomew. All right. Why is that? Bit of a wee bit different, but a bit eccentric. Maybe didn't really get on with the rest of the family. I think they sort of didn't really talk about much deliberately. You know, what was he? Some sort of, was he dodgy? No, nothing like that. According to what I've read, no, just a bit eccentric. It's to do with the farm, actually. Right. Right, so the farm, when did I check out? What did I don't want to run a farm. Can I sell it or something? Or it says that you're not allowed to sell it for at least 10 years. I mean, you can let it go to rot or whatever, but you can't sell it, or sell the land or sublet it. You know, these sorts of things, let it out or anything like that. It's yours, and that's the conditions. I would keep a hold of it though, and then sell it in 10 years. But I think you might want to actually check out this farm before you make a decision. On how's that? I'm not at liberty to say it is one of the conditions that I'm not allowed to get involved and describe things. And it's strange. What I think your great uncle Bartholomew wanted you to experience it for the first time with your own eyes, with it getting it explained to you before you went there. And how do you know that? It was all written down in a separate letter. He wanted you to have this. Why do you keep saying things like he wanted you to? How do you didn't know? Great Uncle Bartholomew didn't know me. I didn't know him. Oh, he knew you. He knew you. He was a big fan of you and followed just your life and things like that. He followed my life. I think he's getting mixed up with is it my cousin John? John was on the telly. No. No, we know about John. Bartholomew didn't actually like John. It's you. He followed my life. Yes. According to what I've read. But what life is this? How did, I don't get. I'm confused. What's going on? Maybe go to the farm and it'll all be, you'll find it. Right. So, where is it? Where is it? It's in Dorset. Where is Dorset? England. Ah, that's right. Right. Well, I'll have to sort of get time off work and I wouldn't worry about work anymore. If I was you, I mean, it's up to you. There's a lot of people in your position that decide, you know what, I'm going to keep working anyway. Keep working anyway. You're sounding like I've won the lottery. In a sense, you have. Go to the farm, you'll see what I mean. Well, I do need to tell work. I would just leave your job. You're not going to be working there. Eventually, you're not going to be working there anymore. Trust me. So you may as well just walk. I can't just. Craig into it. You know what it is, right? I dropped out of school in 6th year. That's a hard word to say, isn't it? 6th. A lot of people say sixth, but I'm a lawyer. I say sixth. I dropped out of school in sixth year. And do you know one of the best things about it? Was realising I could just walk. Realising, wait a minute, I can just walk. I could just one day just decide in sixth year, decide to walk out of school. Nobody's going to be like that. You come back here. You're legally obliged to. I'm no. And I walked. Nobody chased us up. Nobody went, where are you going? Nobody said, you've not been in for a few weeks. No, you can't. Fucking brilliant. That's the position you're in with your work right now. Just walk. Go to the farm. Got a limo waiting for you outside. Did you say you've got a limo waiting outside? Yes, right now. And he looked outside out the lawyer's window. There's a fucking limo. White one. Long one. One of the big stretch limo thing. Like you get, like, you know, for a party. Hey! Like that. And he went out, went in it. And the driver went like that. Buckle up, sir. And he put a seatbelt on and he drove in this limo and it was like fucking champagne. By the time he got to Dorset, he was fucking wrecked. But like a 12-wheel drive. Got out, fell out, and looked up and there was this farm. But here's the funny thing. It looked like a farm. Had a wee farmhouse and, you know, fence things and all the rest of it. It looked a bit industrial though. It looked a bit like warehousey and bright lights and kind of a bit like that. One thing I noticed, there's no smell. You don't expect like manure or, you know, the smell of animals that have been doing shites and things like that. They smell. And he turned around to the limo driver and he went, so, where is it? Limo driver drove off and somebody came walking out of the farmhouse and said, Sir Craig. Sir Craig? Yes. It was then explained to him that he had inherited a knighthood as well. They didn't mention that to him. He went, nobody mentioned to me I didn't know that was possible. I've inherited a knighthood. Why did nobody mention? Probably thought it'd just be a drop in the ocean compared to the farm. Aye, so the farm, what's the big deal? It's not been explained to you. You haven't been told. No? Are you Scottish, by the way? Yes, I am. I'm Scottish. What are you doing here? Well, people are allowed to travel freely. This isn't the Soviet Union. Right. So, going to explain that what happens to the farm. Come. And they walked into the house. See the old house, the old farmhouse? You know, you'd expect it to be like wee living room and another wee thing all kind of cosy with a wee log fire and all that. And it did look like that. And then you go around the back. Down these wee stairs, you'd think it'd be some sort of wee basement thing with a keep. I don't know. Barrels of fucking things that they do with farms, you know, or like wine, you know, wine cellar, whatever the fuck they've got in some old house. Suddenly got very industrial, concrete corridors, lights, all that, like a fucking nuclear bunker sort of thing. Cunts walking about. In uniforms. Sir Craig, sir. What is this? A few more corridors, and the guy that was showing him about went, So, sir, you haven't been told about this at all? No. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. And the doors were opened for this kind of concrete corridor. Opened. And there was this platform. And you could see the whole of this fucking warehouse. You know what this farm was? You know what this farm was? It was a pain farm. There was just all these fucking people getting their fucking heat kicked in. All these people, all sorts of people, for every walk of life, getting their absolute fucking heat kicked in by all these wee guys. Craig went like, what the fuck is going on here? A fight has broken out. And he went, no, this is the farm. It's a pain farm. How many wee guys are doing there? Three? There's more than three. 3,000. Let me just try and get an idea. This warehouse wasn't just some sort of... like, this was the size of like fucking Wembley, like Live Aid. And it was that packed. 3,000 wee guys. Not fuck out every cunt else. And Craig went, I'm not getting this. I'm confused. What the fuck is a pain farm? Well, you stand here on this platform and you just watch all these people getting hurt. And you farm it. You know, you have it. You take it in. What if they done something bad? I don't know what. Is it getting filmed? Is it getting filmed for the dark web? Are there people paying a lot of money? Is that what this is all about? People getting paid a lot of money? No. This is just... are people paying a lot of money not to watch? This is just for you. This is just for you. Just for a lot of buzz. Is this what my great uncle Bartholomew was into? Yep. And he wanted you to have this. Because he'd been following your life and he knew you would like it. You're talking like but did he observe me doing something that made him think that I was into this? Yes. Well, there wasn't there? What? Don't you remember? No. Overwatch? And he explained that his great uncle Bartholomew once got in a game with him and watched him trolling in Overwatch doing the ice wall as May, and noticed how much pleasure he derived for causing emotional suffering. And went, he gets it. He gets it. So there it is. And Craig said, this is brilliant. Can I chuck... don't tell me you want to chuck a petrol bomb. That's exactly what I was going to say. Your great uncle Bartholomew knew you very well. And the guy went like that here, pulled out a fucking petrol bomb, Molotov, lit it for him, gave it to him. Craig said, can I light it actually? Of course, sir. Actually went like fucking, just extinguished it with his horn, this guy. Craig thought, fuck, I'm glad this cunt's on my side. This cunt's fucking hard as nails. Then Craig got the lighter, lit it, and just chucked it. Didn't give a fuck if he hit some of the wee guys. Just chucked it in. Fuck. fucking screaming, man, and fucking cunts like fucking scrambling away for the fire and all that. All that. Craig was like, fuck. And Craig went like, how does this make money? And the guy said, your great uncle Bartholomew. Yeah, that there. He pointed to a printer. A printer. He prints money. What do you call it? Counterfeit money. Counterfeit money. Simple that. Printer. Just prints fucking money. That's it. So the money comes for. Unbelievable. Craig went like that. I'm ready to retire for the night. Can I have one more thing? What? Can I have two actually? What? Can I have you know that bow and arrow that Rambo's got? It's got a kind of a kind of grenade at the end of it. Remember, it goes like that, and it's got a big fucking grenade at the end of it. Can I have one of them? Of course, pulled it out. I don't fucking show you. Rambo. Aye, that right there. Gives me a second. Show you what it is. Gives me a second. Aye, there it is there. Aye, that there. That there. You know, the kind of... So it got the explosive arrow. Can I have that? Gave him it. Shot it in. Actually got one of the wee guys direct fucking hit. He'd blew up. And some of the bits of skull went flying into the faces of people nearby. And he said, aye, one other thing. Can I chuck can I shove a grenade in a guy's mouth here and then chuck him out the balcony? Of course. So they had the guy already. He was already battered fucker. He had his teeth smashed in so they could fit the grenade in better. And Craig shoved the grenade in. And the guy was like, boo, boo. And Craig punched his face and then chucked him out the side, pulled the pin, chucked him out the side. He landed on somebody, and because he'd landed on somebody, one of the wee guys was like, fucking started punching. And then they saw his face. The guy was like, he couldn't get his mouth open wide enough again to get it out. And they tried to run away from him, but it fucking exploded. Mess. Craig went like, can I do one last thing? One last thing. Can I piss on them? Yes. Craig pissed away at them, man. Pissed away at them, man, while they're all knocking fuck each other, blood everywhere, man. Some of the cunts were still on fire, man. He's pissing on them, man. He made sure he dodged the people who were on fire in case he put the fire out. Fucking brilliant. He said, can I do a wee shite? I know. He leaned there the balcony. He says, hold this so I don't fall here. And he leaned his arse there the balcony. Dropped her shite right on one. Dropped it right on the throat, the neck of the guy whose head exploded with a grenade. Right on it. Perfect fucking bullseye right in there, man. And Craig went like, right, that's me then. That's me. And Craig went back to the wee house that he lived in now. And it was that cozy wee house before you go down to the concrete, corridors and things like that. Cracking fucking sleep, by the way. Best sleep he slept for 12 hours straight. He'd no slept like that for fucking ages. And I tell you, he never got tired of it. Never, or that torture and everything. Never got tired of it. Pain farm. Never got tired of it. Did you hear the one about the guy who got everything that he ever wanted? He got a pain farm. He lived happily ever after. That's a true story there. That's actually a true story. How do I know? I broke out of there. I was one of the cunts that was in there getting battered fucker. Broke out to tell my story. You know how I broke out and how I managed to do it? Because I fucking walked here every cunt. I walked here every cunt to get out of there, man. Survivor guilt, not my thing. Not my thing. Not my thing. Survivor guilt, no. Not my thing. Not for me, thanks.